Happy Workers' Day. I join all working people in celebrating Workers' Day today on the 1st of May. It is fundamental that this year in particular, we now recommit to the principles of dignity in the conditions of employment that are applicable in our economy. In this respect, in coming months, we will see the application of new rules that will require every worker in the private sector to be offered a pension at last. This is an important step forward as we improve the lot of our private sector workers who too often suffer the effect of less advantageous terms to those who enjoy the benefit of employment in our public sector. Already, we have guaranteed that no pensioner will be in receipt of less than the take-home minimum wage. Additionally, the government is preparing to start a consultation on the equalization of the pensionable age to ensure equality between the sexes. I expect that to start very soon. And we were also committed to ensure that we improve the terms and conditions of employment of every worker in our economy by protecting the right of workers to join trade unions. We've already published a command paper for this purpose, the effect of which has been delayed by the pandemic. We now expect to publish a bill for an act for trade union recognition and for it to become law this year. We must recognize also that the COVID pandemic has devastated our economy and the economies of all nations. We have ensured that all workers in our economy had an income during the period of this terrible pandemic. In the private sector, we introduced beat payments based on the minimum wage. In the public sector, we paid all salaries, even in sectors where we were not operating. Now, we must ensure that the cost of these payments and all other COVID expenses are repaid. And we will ensure that we repay the costs of this COVID pandemic without bringing about any austerity into our economy. Austerity always hurts the weakest in an economy. Those on lowest pay and on the lowest benefits must not be the ones to suffer further. For that reason, I can guarantee you that we will ensure that we will stop all waste and all abuse that we detect in government spending. But we will not engage in the austerity that has been so damaging in other economies. We will continue to invest in our people and invest in our country. We will continue to support hard-working people, especially the lowest paid. And we will continue to ensure that we grow our economy and our revenue so that we can ensure that our public sector is sustainable and fit for purpose as we emerge from the COVID pandemic. As ever, in order to succeed, the key will be solidarity. Solidarity in working together to ensure that we preserve the Gibraltar that we love for future generations in a way that protects the benefits that we already provide to our working people. That is the key to protecting our public and private sector workers and to protecting the things that make us strong as a people. This year, as every year, whilst I am Chief Minister and the GSLP Liberals are in government, we will celebrate the 1st of May with a bank holiday to show our commitment to remembering the sacrifice of all those who have come before us. Thank you very much for joining us in this celebration today, and thank you for spending a moment to remember the sacrifice of the working people who have come before us.